welcome back again with KL4K online learning class. So after we had to study about our last lesson, we talk about the kingdom of God. Now we will continue to study a new lesson. But before we start our lesson, please close your eyes and pray with me. Father Lord, thank you for a wonderful time. Thank you for the great day that we have time to study with our students again, Lord. And now we will continue to study a new lesson, Lord. Please bless our students with wisdom, healthy and strength to catch up and understand our lesson well. Thank you, Lord. We pray in the name of Jesus. Amen. Today we continue to study a new lesson about God's kingdom, doing it. Last lesson we discovered a few things about God's kingdom. Can anyone remember what some of the things were? Let's see if you are right. We discovered that Jesus ruled God's kingdom with fairness, so he treats anyone in the same way. He is always faithful and dedicated of God's kingdom and the people of the kingdom. And of course, Jesus is always loving. We also found out that God's kingdom is not just a lot of words, it is power. To help us understand this thing about remote control cars. They have power to race along, but only because they have a battery inside to provide the power. God's kingdom doesn't just have power, it is power. So we belong to God's kingdom you can plunge into. God's kingdom to have you in the sort of ways. God also found out that God's kingdom cannot be shaken. So no matter what is happening on earth or even in the heavens, not earthquakes, not war, not even the devil, nothing can damage God's kingdom. We also discovered that God's kingdom is described as a marvelous and glorious, and it will never end. It will continue forever and ever and ever. Now that you learn a little bit about God's kingdom, it's time for you to consider whether you need to be a part of it or not. But first of all, I want you to think about the sort of things people worried about, or even the things you worried about. Can you give me some ideas? Some people worry about what they will wear and whether they have the latest style of clothes and accessories. Some people worry about money and especially not having enough of it. Some people worry about the things they own, especially if they lose them or break them. And some people worry about falling or doing badly at some things. The thing you worry about will depend on who you are and where you live. There are some places in the world where people worry about even the everyday things they need, like healthy food and clean water. There are some places in the world where those things are especially available. And so the people in this place tend to worry about things they want, like money, fancy cars, toys, and junk food. Do you know the worrying can give you headache and make you feel sick in the stomach? God understands that you have needs and He doesn't want us to worry ourselves think about them. In fact, He has provided a way for us to avoid being worried. The Bible tells us not to worry about what we will eat, what we will drink, or what we will wear. The Bible also tells us that if we make it a number one of priority to search of God's kingdom and His righteousness, that means His godness and rightness, then the things we need will be provided to us. Remember, thought, this means the thing we need, not necessarily the things we want. It's up to you whether you choose to become a kingdom, a person, but you can be sure it will be one of the best decisions you could ever make. Okay, now let's start to play game together. Hello everyone, welcome back again to my section. I know you guys know that this section is, can you guess? It is game. So do you see this one? This one is a highlighter. So we have a different game in this week. So let's come with me to play the game. Bye bye. Okay everyone, now you see this paper, right? So in the first part it is just an example. So you have to color
color, use the highlighter to color all the words, all the letter that have a small O in the box. So now I go. Okay, I'm finished. So in this there is no word here, but because it is the only example, so our game is here in this paper. Okay, now we're gonna play it. What we want to see, the word inside here, what the meaning inside it. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, bingo! The Bible verse is Matthew chapter 6 verse 31. But seek first God's kingdom and His righteousness, the things will be given to you as well. Okay, thank you guys for paying attention to my game section, and I hope that the Bible verse will help you with your real life and know more about God in His journeys that He given to you the love, His care and His grace. So you have to check His kingdom first to see what He has given you. Thank you so much for your attention and hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.